new background. 1 second before we start.
What was handsome?
Just before we start. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. I'm Lottie and today is going to be a different kind of video. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my shorts, but I love cooking content. I love coffee and like barista-y content. So I wanted to make a long form video just to kind of introduce that side of myself and my personality onto my long form side of the channel. And actually my parents have an import business and they import coffee and coffee machines from my hometown, which is Naples, Italy. So it's definitely always been a very huge part of my life, even before they started the business, espresso that is. So today I just made a fun summer drink themed video for you guys because although it's August, and guys, summer is not over. And you know what's never over? Flavors. Flavors are never over. Just because Starbucks isn't making it or Starbucks isn't carrying it doesn't mean we can't make it at home. So today I've prepared 3 different drinks that are summer themed based off of things that other coffee shops have done this year, but with my own little twist. And this is like a fairly new format for me. I've never done like the filming the voiceover after I've already filmed the content. So excuse any kind of editing blips. Still learning, still getting the hang of it. If you have any suggestions, please always comment down below. Subscribe if you like this video, and like the video, let me know you like it by leaving a thumbs up. All right, without further ado, let's get into our first drink. So here is me in my kitchen. So for this recipe, you're gonna need a pan. As you can see here, I have regular sesame seeds and not black sesame seeds. But hey, if you have black sesame seeds, feel free to do this. It worked just fine with these sesame seeds. So I used here about 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. You could use however many you want depending on how much syrup you want to make, and just toast that up. And I have this little spice grinder and I just grind that up to create kind of like a sesame paste. Here I am with some brown sugar and a 1/4 cup. You're gonna need a equal part ratio of any sugar and water. So here I am just mixing that up until the sugar dissolves. After it became a paste, I'm gonna put the sesame paste and some salt inside the sugar mixture to make sure that that infuses. And I'm just gonna let it sit for a while, and it looks gross. However, we will be straining it to turning it into a syrup, so that's okay. Here I am straining it, making sure I don't have any clumps because I don't like particulate in my coffee. And this is kind of like the star of this video, the vanilla bean paste, just to give it that kind of like a vanilla flavor with the sesame, just so that it's not bitter or anything. This is the espresso machine that I'm using. It is very simple. You just open up the pod. This is actually my parents' coffee and the machines that they sell, so I will link it down below if you guys are interested in checking out their website. And it's just very simple, very easy. It's just a filter, it's compostable, and you put it in and you get a perfect espresso shot every time. After I have my espresso shot, I'm gonna mix it in with some of that syrup to your liking. I actually ended up adding about 3 of those like little spoons. I would say maybe a tablespoon, just kind of get like that flavor infusion in with the coffee, just so you get the real gist, because this is a black sesame latte. It's not a regular latte. And then I had this black sesame soy milk, which is kind of the, you know, just gives you more of that sesame vibe. And here I am filling it up, and B-roll. Oh yeah. I gave it a 6 out of 10 at the time. It's because I didn't really mix it well, but this does get the essence. Like when you do make your own syrup, I enjoy making my own syrup when applicable. You'll see later in the video I do use a pre-made syrup, but I didn't want to go buy a toasted sesame syrup, so I just made one, and it was pretty simple and easy, and this is good. So on to the next. Told you guys I was a little bit of a coffeeholic. I made myself a coffee. So for this drink, you're gonna need these ingredients. I use lactose-free milk. We use creme de banana syrup. I found it at TJ Maxx. Found matcha at Trader Joe's. They actually come in these little single serve packets, which I find really useful. And then you're gonna need a cup and then a separate cup to mix your matcha. And here's my motion for that you're gonna need a frother, because we're gonna make a banana cold foam too. I just know I'm gonna get roasted by all the matcha fans out there by how I'm making this matcha. I don't have proper matcha equipment. I am working on it. So you just mix up your matcha, pour in 1 pump of creme de banana. That's all you need, or else it's gonna be too banana-y. Then follow up with 1 pump of banana in your frother with some milk and put it on the cold foam setting. Then you're going to put your matcha in the cup, mix it around. The tip that I have to make sure that you're not wasting anything, especially matcha because it can get expensive, is to put a little bit of milk in your cup once you're done pouring your matcha. Swirl it up and then pour that over. It's not really going to alter the flavor much, but you know, you just get all of that matcha out of that cup. Let's just all watch in awe at this cold foam pour. And to make this banana bread matcha vibe continue, I decided to top it with cardamom and cinnamon. Roll the B-roll. And it is just the most beautiful drink ever. It is summer in a cup to me. Ever since I discovered this drink, I never go back. If I don't want a coffee, this is what I'm gonna make. And just look at that beautiful green color. Even with the Trader Joe's matcha, you still get that nice bright green color. And it is just so good, so creamy, so sweet because of the banana syrup. You really get that banana bread vibe just by that little detail of putting the spices on top. So it's 100% worth it. Let me know if you give it a try. Our last and final drink is inspired by the viral dot cake. This is my marshmallow cold foam dot cake latte. For this drink, you're gonna need Jet Puff marshmallow cold foam. You're gonna need nonpareils, the start of the show. Then you're gonna need milk again, and then you're gonna need some sort of like a vanilla syrup. I use this vanilla bean paste again, and here I am just scooping out some of the marshmallow fluff, and this is gonna make our marshmallow cold foam. I did about a tablespoon of that, and then like a little drop of that milk again on that cold foam setting, just so you know, froth it up and make a nice marshmallow flavored cold foam. I used to have a marshmallow flavored syrup, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I'm definitely going to link it for you guys on Amazon on my storefront, but because that would take this to the next level and you would avoid some particulates. This latte, spoiler, didn't have any particulates. I sat there for a long time mixing in the fluff with the milk just to avoid the particulates because like I said before, I am not a particulate girl. So next up is the espresso. Here's the espresso machine again in all her glory. I'm going to make 1 shot of espresso. This is a different blend, but still very delicious, very quick and easy. For this latte, you need that kind of vanilla flavor to kind of emulate the vanilla cake vibe of the dot cake. For this, because I don't have a vanilla syrup and didn't have time to make one, I just used the vanilla paste that I used also in the Sesame latte video. I just took a little spoon, I literally just dipped it in and then mixed it in with the espresso. And then I pour this over ice and top it with that marshmallow cold foam. So delicious. And the last finishing touch, which makes it the dot cake latte, is I put some nonpareils. And you thought that I was just gonna drink these up all by myself. No, I actually have a very great taste tester of my little brother, and he actually really enjoyed it. So if you need anything to get you to make this latte, I think his face says it all. And that is it for this video. I hope you liked the 3 drinks that I picked: the black sesame latte, the banana bread matcha, and the dot cake latte. Just some fun, cute little spins on some viral trends that we've been seeing this summer relating to drinks and coffee. Let me know what kind of drinks you want me to make for fall. I really want to make this video every single season, and next season obviously is fall, so drop in some nice suggestions in the comments. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see some more. I have some cool content coming soon, and I hope you'll stay check it out. Thanks everyone, bye!